Gossip Arena. Today I have on my immediate left Master Flames.
Yeah.
And then to my immediate right is Mackey. Me, I am Sam Dobe. The area for discussion is going to center on love. And we are doing that at the El Salon. Okay. Master Flames,
Yeah.
what's your understanding about Valentine?
You see, thank you for the opportunity. Good afternoon to our viewers. But I want to say something pertaining to Valentine, as you asked. Valentine is just emerging from Romans. It is a Roman Catholic or a Roman culture, which simply had its roots about one of the emperors who was assessing his soldiers, and he realized that soldiers who are married were not doing well as compared to soldiers which were not married.
Okay.
And so he decided to ban marriage for his soldiers. But there was a priest with the name Valentine. Saint Valentine, as I attest to the fact that it is history. That is what history has. So
okay,
you can trace it on the internet or whatever you want to do. And he decided to be marrying and blessing the marriage for these soldiers who has the edge for women and have the edge for marriage. You know, men can, something must kill a man.
Yeah.
It is not always a gun that must kill a man. And so, whilst he was doing this, it got to the ears of the emperor. And so the emperor decided to imprison him. Whilst he was in prison, he was still doing that. So finally, they have to decapitate him.
Okay.
And then he was decapitated on the 14th of February. So on that day, they marked the day aside. The Romans marked the day aside
on their calendar.
On their calendar, to be remembering him for the good work that he was doing for the youths who were actually army. So that is how Valentine came about. So it is not something that the misconceptions that we are having today about Valentine. It is not, as we say, a day to plan to have sex with someone that you are not married to. Filthy. Do I really say that? Sorry for that. If you are planning that, that's very bad.
Okay.
So that's that.
Oh, thank you very much. Mackey, you've heard the one side of the story.
Yeah.
I would also like to take your side. Well, what do you know about Valentine? What's your view, your opinion?
Flames is right.
Okay.
Right. Valentine is I think, is a day for us to remember somebody, or more or less mourn the person, because let me just put it, he is a hero.
Okay.
All right. But we are now having a different mindset about the whole thing. Anytime they mention 14 February, you realize different people are having different things going round their mind and all sort of things. Can you imagine boys order for condoms?
Really?
I tell you, they order for condoms, people order for condoms, Jumia, online condoms, Dubai, all in the name of 14 February. All right? You see red panties. Because of that, even when you go to the market, red panties now are very expensive.
They are very supply.
They are very expensive.
Because the demand is high.
I'm telling you.
Fantastic.
Right? It's very expensive because now the demand is very high. Okay, so I think Flames is right with his explanation. But what I want to tell viewers is that in Ghana, we celebrate almost everything.
Right.
All right? I could remember last year, a lady, Founders Day, okay? And then a lady called me, today is Founders Day, what's my gift? I said, hey,
Founders Day.
I tell you.
She founded your relationship.
It wasn't a relationship, a lady friend, all right? So my reply was, oh, really? Did you also fight for Ghana?
That was harsh.
I know, but Sally, it must be done sometimes. So, Valentine's Day is just a day for us to remember somebody, to remember and mourn what somebody has done. Not to be having sex, excuse me to say, but it's not the best. And at the end of the day, you realize that after the Val's Day, it has become a season for gonorrhea, syphilis, HIV. So it spreads because people are really hungry for girls, and the girls are also hungry for the guys. And they just meet them somewhere, these nightclubs, pool parties, and it just happens there, or they take them. It's so filthy. All right, so I think we should watch ourselves and things we do when it comes to Val's Day, because I believe and I know very well when you go to outside, you go to America and other places, they don't really fancy some of this things like the way we do.
We do.
All right. So I think we should be very mindful of what we do
Okay.
sometimes.
And to add to that, you see, Valentine is not a Christian thing. All right, it's not a Christian thing that you should be hyping. You should be yielding towards. No, you shouldn't yield your bodies. Okay, even the Bible says that the one that you yield yourself to him will you become a slave. When you yield yourself to Valentine, to the euphoria of the atmosphere, you become a slave to that.
Okay.
And so you should abstain yourself. I don't see any reason why just a Valentine, a season where perhaps you should give gifts to people. You should exchange
flowers.
That's what is done in UK and other places. But
exactly.
We tend into misuse every opportunity that is given to us. A Christmas day and then someone is thinking of sex.
Come on,
it's amazing.
And Valentine Day. So in Ghana, it seems that every occasion we want to seize it and use it for a sex fair.
Promiscuity.
And everything is just nasty.
In Ghana, if you and I should walk straight to the mall, right, to buy a very expensive flower and present to somebody, a lady to be precise, she won't appreciate it.
Yeah.
She wants something big, all in the name of value.
iPhone 11.
Was she the one that was even marrying people to these soldiers? No, she wasn't.
I wonder.
So I think I don't have much to say.
My bite on this issue is that, Ghana, they are trying to mark the Valentine's Day with chocolate day.
Okay.
So that the chocolate that we produce in Ghana, we can have economic benefits.
Sure.
But many people will not remember 14 February for chocolate day. They will rather remember it for Valentine.
You know why?
I don't know.
You know why?
No.
Flames, you know why?
Because Valentine has been marked as a sex day.
Yes, that's the one. It's going to be funny, right? But see, chocolate is very expensive
in Ghana.
In Ghana, even though we have the cocos and farmers everywhere, chocolate is very expensive in Ghana. So they can't probably exchange.
Okay.
They can't afford it. So instead of them to just make everything easier.
So if I could derive what you want to say, you mean
the chocolate
the price of sex in Ghana
is lower
and cheaper than
Is it not
chocolates?
obvious?
Very obvious.
Well, I have not been exposed to that atmosphere yet, but
It's
I
very
think
obvious.
that it's a big issue.
It's so annoying. You see ladies, very beautiful themselves, and they allow themselves to so easily for people to use all in the name of
Valentine.
one
Saint
so-called
Valentine.
yes,
Valentine Day, and you break your virginity on a silver platter
just like that.
without marriage.
Thank you for making this show an interesting one.
Alright.
Viewers, we thank you for being with us throughout our session.
Yeah.
Next time, you hear from us on another topical issue that will come your way. This has been Master Flames, McKay, Sam Dogbe, live at the SLM. See you next time.
Hey, Charlie.
Bye.
Charlie, give me.